Hey, what's up? It's Kat and welcome back to BooktubeBeginnings. I am in a very distinct corner in my room because the rest of my room is chaos. I feel like I'm like constantly cleaning it and then it's clean for like 3 days and then chaos. I have to do it again. But that's not why we're here. This is not a clean with me video. This is my book addiction video.
It's time to stop!
This is a book haul. I haven't filmed one since either April or May of last year. Now, if I was to show you all the books that I got since then, that would be ridiculous. That'd be wild of me. I would not do that. So I'm going to show you the books that I acquired since the beginning of the year, like since January. With the exceptions of 2 because they were a gift. They're not in any specific order. So I'm just gonna grab what I see and then show you. Mind you, before you guys come for me about me spending so much money, like most of my books are like secondhand and they're donated. Most of the books that I get are free. It's good for my bank account, but not good for the space that I have in my bookshelves. And also I donate most of my books there, so anytime that I unhaul books I give it right back. So me and the place that I go to have a good relationship. So majority of these books are from there, but some of them I did spend with my own money. So the first book I got was Bridge of Clay by Marcus Zusak. I read The Book Thief a long time ago. I stopped so much with The Book Thief, like literally like the last 100 pages just bawling my eyes out. Apparently I guess I wanted to do it again. I don't necessarily know what this one's about. I know people were talking about it when it came out and it's a chunker of a book, but if Marcus Zusak can do that to me, then I deserve to read more of his things than just one book. So that's why I got it. The next book I got is Uglies by Westerfield. I got real confused because it has all the titles here, but then when I turn them around they're like each highlighted. So let me see that. That's pretty cool. Okay, Nahomy from Naomy's Library said that she thinks I would really like this book, and I agree. I had this book a while ago. Someone had lent it to me and I ended up giving it back because I was like, I'm not really feeling it, but maybe. So well, now I have my own copy. Now that I know my taste in books, I feel like this would be right up my alley. I don't know too much about it except like it's like a dystopian. We need to bring dystopians back because they were my favorites. And I'm pretty sure that I would like it because it's a dystopian. The next book I have is actually an ARC. It's called The Sign for Home, and this is about, I'm just gonna read you the back. When Ariel Dilly learns the girl he thought was lost forever might still be out there, he takes it as a sign and embarks on a life-changing journey to find his great love and his freedom. That's like the main like thing back here. And this comes out April 5th. 2022, so look out for it. I might do an ARC vlog because I have a couple of ARCs. So let me grab the ARCs so I can show you what I have. Most of them come out like either are out or coming out very soon. The next ARC that I have is Wild and Wicked Things. I believe this is out already, or no, it comes out March 29th. So this is coming out very soon actually, and this is a fantasy. I got it because the cover looked really nice, and y'all know my journey into fantasy. So I'm gonna read the back. To those who are wild and wicked, welcome to Crow Island. On Crow Island, people whisper real magic lurks just below the surface. Anyway, this is a gothic, witchy kind of book. So I don't know, it seemed interesting. I got real confused because I just saw chapter 1. Where chapter 1 should not be. I've seen chapter 1 like 3 times. So maybe there's dual timeline, multiple POVs, because chapter 1 is in here like 5 times. But yes, I'm excited for this. This comes out this week, so look out for it if you want it. The next ARC that I have is a book that's already out, is The Paris Apartment, and I read it, of course. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, y'all. So I can tell you what this one's about because I know. This is about a girl named Jess, and she's going to visit her brother at his Paris apartment, but when she gets there, he's nowhere to be found, and we are on the quest to find out what happened to him. Where is he? Is he dead? Is he alive? Is he missing? Like all of these questions. And the tenants of this apartment are hella sketchy. We follow their point of view, and I don't know, you just piece everything together and it's just done so well. This is out already if you want it. It's great. I recommend 100%. The next arc I have, and I can't believe that I have this. When I saw this, I screamed. Legit. Like legit screamed. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Yeah, I only ever read one Emily Henry book. It's People We Meet on Vacation, but it's one of my favorite books of all time. One of my favorite romances of all time. 5 out of 5 stars for sure. So when I saw this, oh my god. Still need to get to beach read, and that will happen within the summer, but I want to definitely read this first because it's in my possession. I know Jan read this and didn't like it, but it's okay because sometimes me and Jan, our tastes align, but sometimes it differs, and I hope this is one of the cases where it differs because I am so excited. The next arc I have here is Bad Things Happen Here. So it's compared to I Killed Zoe Spanos and the Cheerleaders. I have not read neither, but it's a thriller, and usually thrillers are always a good time for me, so I thought I would grab it. This comes out in June 2022 on the 28th. I'm not too sure what this is about. I don't want to know too much because it is a thriller and I don't like reading the back of it. The next arc I have is A Year to the Day, and it says, it's been a year of missing Nina. Leo can't remember what happened the night of the accident. All she knows is that she left that party with her older sister Nina and Nina's boyfriend East. And now Nina is dead, killed by a drunk driver, and leaving Leo with a hole inside her that's impossible to fill. This is a story about grief. I think that was all my arcs. So let's go into some more books that are already out. Last Night at the Telegraph Club. To be honest, I know nothing about this, but this cover is gorgeous. Can we just? It's beautiful. And it's hardcover, like, I found it at that place and it's so pretty. The next book I have is The Gracier by Kim Liggett. This is compared to The Handmaid's Tale, and it's dystopian, I think. So like I said, I need dystopian to come back, and I don't think it's gonna ever make a comeback. If it does, I'll be so happy. But as of now, I don't think this is the time, so I'm just gonna read all the old dystopian that I haven't read yet. So this is on the list, and I know my friend Ada really liked this book when she read it, so I'm excited because I wanna really like it too. The next book I have is Yoke, and actually this is an art copy. Well, this has been out since March of 2021, but can we just look at the hands? So yeah, it's like the hands are touching. Oh my god, this cover is so pretty. I'm not gonna sit here and try to tell you what it's about because I don't know. But every time I see this cover, it's like captivating, and every time like I go to the bookstore, I see it, I want to grab it, but I don't end up ever buying it. So glad I found this arc. Yeah, next book I have here is Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls. So basically this is about a girl named Delia who, trigger warning for suicide, like honestly, who burned herself to death in her stepfather's shed. I'm reading the back. They say it was a suicide, but June doesn't believe it. So I'm assuming June's her best friend, and she's just gonna figure out like what happened. Did she actually like kill herself, or did something happen? I feel like this is gonna be heavy and hard, but I really want to read it. I think it's gonna be good. It's YA, so it shouldn't be too heavy. The next book I have here is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and I got this because we are reading this for Tis the Damn Readathon, which we are heavily in the middle of right now, and I never read The Great Gatsby, and I really want to see the movie because Leonardo DiCaprio is in that movie, and so is Tobey Mcguire, so it's all I need in my life. So yeah, I'm excited to actually read this. I never thought I would say that about a classic, but I'm more excited to watch the movie, let's be real. But I have a thing where I don't watch movies unless I read the book, so here we go. And this is a group pick for the Readathon, so it all works out for me. So I made it a goal this year to get books that I may have not heard of being talked about but sound interesting to me. So this next section will probably be some books that you've never heard of. I'm gonna do my best to describe it because I'm excited, and hopefully you would want to read them too. So So the book I have here is Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly. This is a Cinderella retelling, kind of. So we know in Cinderella, she tries the glass slipper if it's okay. If you watch Into the Woods, and I don't know if this is like what happened in like the original Cinderella story, but I know what happened in Into the Woods. One of the stepsisters like chops her like toe off, or her pinky toe or something. She chops one of her toes off and like tries to fit the slipper. So this is if that worked. Like if that situation worked and the stepsister got away with being the person that was dancing with her friends, got away with it. So I don't know, it sounds intriguing. The back says, don't just fracture the fairy tale, shatter it, which like, come on. It sounds so good. I don't know why no one's talked about this. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. The next book on the same lines of that is called The Royals Next Door. I was in a really like royalty mood after the selection, so like that's what happened. This one is about a princess or a prince moving next door to this woman's house. It says an ordinary summer goes royally awry when a prince and princess move next door, bringing their handsome bodyguard with them. Come on, come on, this sounds so fun. So I'm reading this in the summer for sure. I cannot wait. Okay, so the next book on that same list of like books you may have not heard of is called Lucky. This is my most recent purchase. I saw this at Target and I was like, first of all, the cover intriguing, but I read the back and it's equally as intriguing. So this is about a girl and her boyfriend. They get away with a heist. Something happens from the heist to now where, I don't know, she doesn't have like, the guy's not with her anymore. Her dad's not with her anymore. But on a whim, she ended up buying a lottery ticket and ends up being the winning one. But if she cashes it in, she is at risk of going to jail. So it's her just trying to figure out what to do with that. This is really short. I feel like I would wish this was longer. I might take that back after I actually read it. I'm here for the ride. Okay. I think that was it on that list. The next book I have is Dark Places by Gillian. Still don't know how to say it, so I say both. I read Gone Girl last year and absolutely loved it. So I wanted to read more of Gillian Flynn's work. So yeah, I picked this one up hoping that I would actually like it. I will give you an update whenever I do read this. The next book I have is Where the Crawdads Sing. I don't know what this is about other than it's sad and it's, I don't know, I feel like this is a book that I would want to read at some point. I don't know exactly when I will get to it because I don't, like, it doesn't call my name like right now, but I know it will in the future, so that's why I grabbed it. And if you read this, let me know, like, give me buzzwords for it because I don't know anything. The next book I'm planning on reading next month actually, and it's A Little Life. This book has people sobbing, like literally sobbing. I don't know why. It's like one of the saddest books that you could probably read, and I've been wanting to cry. This sounds so bad. I've been wanting to just cry and feel something, so me, Jan, and Sarah are gonna read this next month and probably vlog it, so you will see me have feelings. This is something that we're definitely gonna get into soon. On the same note of wanting to cry, The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X.R. Pan. So this is another story about grief, but it has some magic realism elements. I think I would like it. It's also another chunk of a book, but it's okay. I really want to get into this at some point this year for sure. The next book I have is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I've read The Fault in Our Stars obviously, and then I read Looking for Alaska. So I want to continue reading more of John Green's books because I was sleeping on him and I don't want to sleep on him anymore. This one sounded the most intriguing to me at the time, so which is why I got it. But yeah, I'm excited to get into it. Also, I'm sorry if I'm not giving like a description. I just realized if I tried to give a description for every single book, we'd be here for a long time. If I know it like the back of my hand, then I will give a description. The next book I have is Every Heart a Doorway by Sean Mcguire. I tabbed this so much. I don't know if you can see the tabs, but I love this so much. Oh my goodness. I want the whole series ASAP. I only own this one. This book was absolutely amazing. I loved it. Oh my gosh. So this book is really random. I promise it's like the most random thing I have on here. Near my house, there's like, you know, like the little libraries. It's kind of like that, but it's not like the same brand. Kind of like the off-brand, the knockoff version. I don't know what it's called. But they have books there, and sometimes I'll look, sometimes there's nothing. But sometimes there's a book I've heard of from a long time ago, and sometimes I grab it because I know what it is, but I don't think I have much interest in reading it. Fallen by Lauren Kate. I've seen this pop up on BookTube a long time ago. The cover was very familiar. Now that I have it, I'm just like, I might put it back, to be honest. I don't see myself reading this, but maybe. This is like a very big maybe. But it was free, so like I grabbed it, you know? The next book I have is The Night Film by Marisha Pacel. This book just looks so interesting. So this is a literary thriller, and it's also mixed media. So like you have, if I can find something to show you. Like you have like websites and stuff. Like this seems really cool. Yeah, I want to read it because of like the mixed media. I love books with mixed media, and people who read this love it. So I want to get into it at some point, and it looked like it was well loved. The spine is cracked, which is fine. The spine. Also, oh my god, this is an arc. I didn't even realize that. How cool is that? Dang, this is an old arc. Because this came out in 2013. That's pretty cool. So the next two books that I have here are gifts. Me and my friends, we did Secret Santa, and Nahomy was my Secret Santa. These are the only books that I got from last year, but I do want to include them, and I want to say thank you to Nahomy. I also didn't open this until January, February, around there, because the package was lost for a little bit there. Or like it was lost. I forgot about it, and then I just saw a package there. I was like, oh, oops. Because I wasn't there when they opened up the gifts together. I ended up missing it. So then I originally wanted to wait for Christmas. And then by Christmas, I couldn't find it. So she got me the Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Moldavsky. Now, when this came out, all my friends were reading it and they loved it. And I felt left out again. The back has the club rules. So the Mary Shelley Club is a secret. Everyone gets one fear test that all members must help execute. You must perform the tasks assigned to you, no exceptions. That line alone's giving me nerve vibes. You must pick your target before the test starts. That's your 8-ball. You may scare everyone else in the room, but if you don't sink your 8-ball, you fail the test. The game isn't over until everyone had their turn. A member of the club may never be a target. A fear test ends when your target screams. Okay. This sounds good. This sounds really good. I'm excited. The next book she got me was The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Cloon. I heard mixed things. At first, when this first came out, everyone was raving about it, but as time went on, some people have read it and did not like it. But I think I'm gonna like it. This is like about found family. Also, I think it's kind of magic realism, which is why I think I like it. So I'm very excited. Yeah, because this is a magical island, a dangerous task, a burning secret. So I'm excited for this. The next 3 books are from Book of the Month. I've been skipping Book of the Month. I've been trying to be decent about my money, but if there's a book that I really want, I will do it. Like, it's on pause. Like, I have it on pause for right now. The last books that I got from Book of the Month, I'll show you. So the first one here is The Love Hypothesis. The more I have this, the more I'm like, I'm scared to read it. It's like a Star Wars love story. I don't even know the names of the people that it's like retelling because I don't know nothing about Star Wars, but it's basically fan fiction, which is why it scares me. Nonetheless, I will give it a shot. The next one I have is The Hunting Wives, which is like a rich people drama. Definitely giving off like Good Girls vibes. Or even, what is that show called? Oh my god, with Reese Witherspoon and Shailene Woodley. Oh, what is that show called? I know it's a book too. Dang it, I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, it's giving me those vibes. Oh my god, Swiper. The last final book I have here is, oh my god, it's a lie. This is not the last. I have one more. But the last book of the month book I have here is Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. I've never read a Rachel Hawkins book. It was the thriller for book of the month at the time, so I'm excited to actually get into it. The last book that I have, let me go grab it. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Now I read this, but look at this edition. It's so pretty. I got it from Target. And it has like a little ribbon. And on the inside, oh my god, it's so pretty. And then in the back, it says, I remember you. I've been wanting to do a reread of Addie LaRue, but I've never reread anything in my life. So I'm scared. I'm scared because I have so many unread books that rereads, they're kind of hard for me, but I've been wanting to reread a lot lately, so maybe for my birthday month I'll actually not be in a reading slump and reread my whole birthday month. I think that's what I want to do. That is everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. Tell me the most recent book that you hauled. If you like me and want more bookish content, definitely hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone.